And I believe we have done the mic testing for all speakers earlier. So now I will pass back to Dr. Julie Nguyen to continue the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Matter today. To begin our meeting today, I would like to invite our advisor of UTM Toastmasters Club, Prof. Niza Samin, who will give the opening speech at the special meeting today. Let me brief some of her achievements. Prof. Niza Samin successfully in the main supervisor for 36 PhD, 25 master, and 83 undergraduate students. At the present, Prof. Niza holds the position of the Associate Director of the UTM International Office and advisor for UTM Toastmasters Club for several years. In 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic has been negative practice in many aspects in the world. In national lockdown, border closed. However, international students in UTM safe and get good achievement. UTMI also successfully in many important global virtual meetings, attracted many leaders and students in university in the world. And UTM Toastmasters Club also successfully went quickly move online Zoom meeting and cooperation with the many clubs in the local, national, and international level. Now, let's warmly welcome Prof. Niza.
Thank you very much to our SAA, Dr. Julie, for the very warm welcome. Welcome everyone to the Malaysia-Korea Bilateral Club's joint meeting. So good evening to all members of UTM Toastmasters Club, our special guests and members of the Speakers Lounge, TSL from Korea, and we have quite a number of visiting Toastmasters and also guests. And we do have our Dean of Faculty of Social Science and Humanities, Prof. Zaida. Thank you for joining us. We are very, very lucky today that for the very first time in history to be able to have a bilateral club's joint meeting with a club from abroad. This pandemic has brought us together and we should choose the positive side of it. For everyone's information, Dr. Julie mentioned about me being posting now in UTM International. So for everyone's info, UTM has partners with around 300 universities. Partners meaning we have agreements, MOU, or Memorandum of Understanding from all over the world, including 8 universities from Korea. And UTM has now more than 20,000 students, and among them around 4,000 international students from almost 80 countries. So not only as full-time students, we also welcome students to come to UTM as exchange students or inbound mobility students, and we do send our UTM students abroad for a few days, weeks, and up to 1 year. So Korea is actually one of UTM students' favorite destination. I'm sure the students here also like, because they like K-pop. Lastly, I feel that it would be nice to keep on having this kind of joint meeting, perhaps next time with another country or continent. And thank you everyone again for joining us. And I hope that this meeting will be very enjoyable, informative, fruitful, yet knowledgeable. I would like to take this opportunity to invite our Dean, Professor Zaida, to just share with us one or two welcome. Prof. Zaida.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. Thank you very much, Prof. Niza. Okay, I able to join this session today, and of course, as a representative also from UTM, I'm really happy that we have this session for today, the UTM Toastmaster Club 15 chapters 2020-2021 joint meeting with the speaker from our Toastmaster part from Korea. I think Korea among Malaysian is very popular. We have so many Korean movie, and in our faculty also, Faculty of Social Sciences and Humanities, we have a Korean lecturer who teach Korean language as part of the international, I think, foreign language course for our Malaysian students, and most of our engineering student, they take opportunity to join the Korean course that we have at UTM, and usually is actually always full with all the students. Up to, we have about six sections comprised of about 250 students who actually join the foreign language course specifically for Korean language. And there are two reasons why I think our Malaysian student love Korea. Of course, first of all, I think because Korea is actually one of the country that I think most Malaysian, they love the Korean movie, they love the K-pop, and beside that, of course, they actually explore uh, opportunity to works at Korea, especially from the engineering faculty, because we believe that Korea and Malaysia have a very good collaboration in terms of technologies, in terms of engineering, science and technology. So Malaysian Korea bilateral club joint meeting today, we welcome it much, and we would like to have it also later on with other countries. And of course, we have lovely students from UTM that joined today, Dr. Julie, our staff from the faculty. I'm happy to see everybody here, and that where I think this Toastmaster, if I can recall back, in 2014 or 2015, when Prof. Miza actually was with me at School of Graduate Study, we actually explore on Toastmaster Club, that we make it compulsory for our student who receive a scholarship from the special initiative from UTM, that we make it a compulsory. And if I'm not mistaken, we make it compulsory also for the leaders from the postgraduate student society to join the Toastmaster Club, because we believe those who join Toastmaster Club, you can actually enhance your communication skills, especially in English, and you also can boost up your confidence levels. And beside that, of course, I think uh, having friends also from Toastmaster, not from university but outside the university also. So thank you very much for the times first of all, thank you for the invitations, and of course for the times that allowed me to say just few words to welcome all of you from Malaysia and Korea. Have a good time. Okay, I'm able to join it till, I think, till 9 p.m. And after that, I have another discussions. Due to the COVID pandemic, COVID-19, I think we can have meetings at any times through online learning mediums. Might be some says the advantages of it, but it can be a disadvantages also, because we have a meeting during weekends, and this is actually a new way of new ways of what call it, new normals in our life, especially in higher ed. So good luck everybody, congratulations to all. Back to you, Dr. Julie. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Prof. Zaida and Prof. Nisa, for a warmly opening speech and inspire us a lot about thinking more and more global cooperation for us to develop together to achieve international standards. Now I would like to introduce Toastmaster of the day today, Jacob Hu, PM2 from UTM. Jacob is a PhD student in engineering, VPE, Vice President in Education of UTM Toastmaster. Jacob is the person took the heavy roles when the COVID-19 pandemic outbreak worldwide and in Malaysia in March 2020. Do you know? All class in UTM shift on online learning on the 1st of April. And in the same time, Jacob also has managed and great dedicated for UTM Toastmaster shift on online meeting to overcome the challenges and keep working to reach achievement for all. Not stop there. We also sharing experience and connecting with many Toastmaster club around in Johor, Malaysia, and today over border to reach with you, Korea. Not for the delay, please warmly welcome Toastmaster of the day today, Jacob Koo.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, can you hear me? Okay. So thank you very much, Dr. Julie, for the very kind words. Okay, I'm very flattered. So today, good evening, our respected dean, our club advisor, to our Miss President, from to the Mr. President of the Speakers Lounge, to District Director, he's here with us today, and the area directors, distinguished Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, visiting Toastmasters, and respected guests. Good evening. I am Presentation Mastery Level 2, Jacob Koo, your Toastmaster of the evening. So before I begin, for the benefit of our guests, I will briefly introduce what is exactly Toastmasters International. So Toastmasters International is originally based in YMCA in Santa Ana, California, 1924, and is a non-profit educational organization that teaches public speaking and leadership skills through a worldwide network of clubs. So as of now, Toastmasters International is headquartered in Englewood, Colorado, and boasts a membership of more than 358,000 individuals who are attending one of the 16,800 clubs in 143 countries. This Toastmasters International has helped people from diverse backgrounds to become more confident speakers and better leaders worldwide. Today, we have two Toastmasters clubs that, among others, that we can find across the globe. First, we have UTM Toastmasters Club, established since May 2009. It is an in-house Toastmasters club under the alignment of District 102 Area G3, designated especially for UTM staff and also PhD students seeking to improve their speaking and leadership skills. Now, as for the Speakers Lounge Toastmasters Club, the club in which we are collaborating with today, it is a community club chartered since March 2014 under the alignment of District 93 Area B22 and is currently under the leadership of the esteemed distinguished Toastmaster JJ Jong, who himself is a member of 7 Toastmasters Club in South Korea, 1 club in US, and 1 club in Malaysia, which is the Sacred Heart Toastmasters Club. So it is my pleasure to welcome all of you to our joint meeting this evening. So today's theme is Where Worlds Meet. If you can see it behind there, it's on my virtual background. It is a theme which celebrates our collaboration and kinship today, which has made this meeting possible. So the ravaging pandemic now is an impeding force against the very nature and desire of us humans to socialize with one another. But as the lockdown measures have limited our connection to the people who are directly intimate to us, it actually has opened up a new set of virtual doors that link us to the wider community around the world. As we transition towards a virtual-centric future, because of this inevitable physical lockdowns, the world has never felt smaller. We are just a few clicks away from meeting people of different ethnics, cultures, and the borders of the nation is a thing of the past. It is a testament of the great feats we humanity can achieve in face of this huge challenge we have right here. And it is proof that we humans are the creatures of hope, and we will always find a way. For now, we may be physically separated from one another, but at the same time, thanks to the leaps and bounds we achieve in the realm of virtual networks, we are as interconnected as we can get, exchanging ideas from different vantage points around the globe. So this meeting this evening is a glimpse of what we can achieve together as brothers and sisters on the same earth amidst this looming pandemic we have right here. So let us enjoy ourselves this evening, and maybe we could pick up a thing or two tonight where worlds meet. Okay, to familiarize yourself with the general flow of this meeting, please briefly go through our prepared agenda for today's chapter meeting, which is accessible by the link bit.ly/UTMTMC agenda in the chat box. So I would like our Zoom master or our VPPR to post the link of the agenda in the chat box so our guests and visitors can have a look at it. So there will be no amendments on the agenda. Before I start with the first session, which is a speech project, I would like to introduce my team, which helped make this chapter meeting a reality. Now, first, we have the Zoom master, the worker behind the scenes, which is Visionary Communicator Level 4, Noor Hidayah Zaid. She will be handling the technical ins and outs of Zoom conferencing app to ensure the online meeting is carried out smoothly. Next, we have the Sergeant at Arms, which is our very friendly Visionary Communication 1, Dr. Julie Nguyen. She is tasked to entertain meeting guests and visiting Toastmasters, and she will be the photographer for tonight. Next, we have our timer, Toastmaster Dr. Ahmad Faiz, which is our fresh member. The timer is the one who will be keeping track of the time usage of speakers, evaluators, and role players. And we have our R counter, which is Toastmaster Sophia Zanti Saleh. So as the name goes, the job of R counter is to be on the lookout for the R's, the the ers, and any other kind of fillers when everyone speaks. So we have the table topics master, who will be preparing table topics for spontaneous speeches, which is Innovative Planning Level 2, Liu Wenqing. She will open this session later on to everyone in the meeting, and we especially welcome guests and visiting Toastmasters to participate, especially we have some guests abroad. Now for our general evaluator, we have distinguished Toastmaster JJ Jong. He will be the one assessing the smoothness of the meeting and is the one who will give feedback on how to improve the flow and structure for future chapter meetings. And finally, we have our language evaluator, Dr. Noor Hidayah, Effective Coaching Level 1, to introduce and record the use of the word of the day, kinship, as well as to evaluate the use of our English language throughout the meeting. Dear language evaluator, could you please announce and explain the word of the day?
Can you see my slide?
Yes.
Okay. Yorobun annyeonghaseyo. Okay, so good evening, everyone. I am Toastmaster of the day, Noor Hidayah, the grammarian for today's meeting. And I would like to announce our words of today. The words of today is kinship. The word of today is kinship. The definition of this word is a feeling of being close or connect to other people or things. And the synonym are affinity, associations, bearing, connection, liaison, linkage, relation, relationship. And the antonyms are incongruous, variance, verbality, incompatibility, incongruence, incongruity. Okay, so here are some examples showing the usage of the word of the day in a sentence, which are, for example, he felt a real sense of kinship with his fellow Toastmaster. The kinship network that bound them together must have enhanced their capacity to cooperate and pursue common goals. Okay, I hope that everyone clear with the words of today. So dear speakers and role players, please use the word of today generously, and I'll be keeping the track of the usage by everyone in this meeting. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Dr. Noor Hidayah, for your explanation. And I hope everyone in this meeting use this word generously, kinship, okay? Now, referring to the agenda of the meeting, we are going to our first session, which is the prepared speech session. And we are going to have 4 speakers today. Let's start with our very first speaker. The first speaker will be delivering her Level 5 Project 1 speech from the Dynamic Leadership Pathway, Lead in Any Situation. May I have the evaluator, Moon Young Kim, to read out loud the purpose of the project to the audience, please? Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Moon Young. I'm the evaluator for the first speaker, Athira's speech. Actually, sorry to say, I haven't received the evaluation form from Athira yet, so I'm still waiting for her evaluation. But in the meantime, let me prepare my evaluation form, and then I'll get back to you with my evaluation at the end. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Moon Young Kim. Now, could the timer demonstrate the timing sequence for level 5 project 1 to the audience, please? Dear speaker, please pin the timer video by right-clicking the timer and select the pin video option. Timer.
Thank you. All right. So at minute 2, I will show this green card. So basically, at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I'll show the green. The yellow card.
Sorry, timer.
Can you hear me?
For Athira, for speaker 1 to speaker 3, the speech time will be 5 to 7 minutes. 5 to 7. Only speaker 4 is 2 to 3 minutes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood just now. All right. So one more time. All right. So at 5 minutes, I will raise the green card.
Sorry, my speech is the time given is 8 to 10 minutes.
Hello. Timer, you need to unmute yourself.
Okay.
Hello?
All right. Yes. Hello. Sorry.
Okay.
So the first speaker has 8 to 10 minutes, is it?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So I will raise this green card at minutes 8. And then I will raise the yellow card at minutes 9. And I will raise the red card at minute 10. And then after about 10 minutes, 30 seconds, I will raise this red card with bell. And the time eligible for the first speech is between 8 to 10 minutes, as you mentioned. That's all. Back to you, Jacob.
Okay, thank you very much. To actually change a bit, the eligible timing is 30 minutes before 30 seconds before the green screen, and 15 seconds after the bell screen. So for her to be eligible for voting later on, she needs to speak for at least 7 minutes and 30 seconds to 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, so let's welcome our first speaker, Athira Zulkarnain, Dynamic Leadership Level 4, UTM-GB, Dynamic Leadership Level 4, Athira Zulkarnain.
Nurin is a student from University Brunei Darussalam, Brunei. Rio and Takashi are the students from Tokyo University of Agriculture and Technology, Japan. 3 of them are my close buddies. We always did activities together. We love to try various kinds of Malaysian foods, including nasi lemak, roti nancis, roti canai, and teh tarik. If any of you come to Malaysia, you should try all these kind of foods. And you will fall in love. But how do I know and close them? It is because they were the exchange student in UTM and I was their UTM global buddy. UTM GB. Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon to all. Next, Zoom Master. What is UTM Global Buddies? It's a club UTM International that assists exchange students, help them to feel welcome in Malaysia, to ease their affair in this foreign country before and after they arrive in here, and to become their first buddy when they arrive in Malaysia. Who can be the UTM Global Buddies? All local and international UTM students are welcome to be UTM Global Buddies. You will need to apply it and go through interview session to become one of us. will be given responsibility to take care in average 3 to 4 exchange students that come from worldwide countries like Korea, Japan, Brunei, Canada, Denmark, and so on. Like any other organization, UTM GB also led by president, vice president, treasurer, secretary, and other high committee members. I was the treasurer in 2018 and 2019 session. I organized many programs for inbound and exchange students under UTM International. Book review session, sport day where we introduced traditional Malaysian games. It was so fun. Welcoming dinner, barbecue, fall party, high tea, and many more. Next, in usual daily activities, we went to explore various kinds of Malaysian foods. We play many games together like badminton, card game, and also cycling. On weekends, we went to jog together in park. We will try our best to make them feel welcome and comfortable in Malaysia, especially in UTM. Next. Every event, everyone will be given opportunity to volunteer to lead in any or program, including to be the director, registration team, protocol team, decoration team, and few more teams. I always been given opportunity to lead on decoration team, where we need to decorate the event hall based on the chosen theme. It is sound like an easy task for you, right? It is not easy as you imagine. You need to be creative and innovative to come up with the best decoration on stage. It is because the decoration is the first thing that people will see when you enter the event hall. And that is also the main attraction, selfie and group photo. You need to plan very well to make sure your team spend the money within the budget given. How did I lead this decoration team? Next. Brainstorming. I was lucky enough because I have a very strong team. Each member are willing to give full support and contribution from start until the end of the program. We brainstorm together, we plan together, and we do it together. No one is left behind. During brainstorm session, I will make sure everyone have the opportunity to share their idea and plan. For example, the first thing that our team need to decide before we start to decorate is what? A theme. The theme must be attractive, interesting, and fun. The theme also must be realistic to be decorated, right? So the combination of all ideas from everyone is very important. Second, planning. We will combine all the ideas together. Then we plan on what and where we need to buy all the decoration things. What are the used items from previous event that we can use again to minimize the budget. Last one, just do it. Everyone already knows their own task. It is very important to make sure we can complete decorate on time because usually we will have limitation to decorate. If the event is on the evening, we may have the night before to start the decoration. Or if the event is on evening, we may only have the time in the morning to start decorate. Since the decoration theme is about creativity and innovation, everyone have their own freedom to use their creativity as long as it is suitable with the theme. By this style of leadership, I believe everyone are happy enough and motivated to work together as a team and to get the best decoration that we want. That is the meaning of certification of teamwork. Next. Based on our experiences together to handle many events, some of our team have been selected to complete 360-degree evaluation on me, which include our ex-president, high committee members, senior global body, and also one ex-manager in UTM International, Ms. Fasiha. There are few criteria given with ratings from 1 to 5, where 1 is referring to developing, 2, imaging, 3, accomplished, 4, excels, and 5, exemplary, and 6 is referring to the not applicable for me. The criteria given are leadership, communication, interpersonal skills, teamwork and team building, problem solving, motivation, prioritization, and reliability. Majority of the rates given to me are excellent and exemplary. There are few positive feedbacks on the strength of my skill by evaluators. For example, I positively contribute to the team by giving sound decision and inputs, demonstrated effective communication skill by giving a prompt reply and get into discussion before jump into conclusion. Feedback by reflecting and implementing the feedback given. Display exemplary problem-solving skills by providing good solution when we had an issue solution in the meeting. Next. A few suggestions for improvement given by my evaluator through these 360 evaluations. First, how to improve my leadership skill. One of the suggestions given to me is by allowing myself to be project leader in most of the projects and inspire people around me. I will try to implement this suggestion in the future. To be honest, most of the time I prefer to be the follower rather than leader. It is because I'm afraid that I am not good enough to be a good leader to handle any project or situation. But practice makes perfect, right? Being a leader teaches you to be more responsible in everything you do. Second, how to improve my interpersonal and relationship building skills. One of the suggestions given is reading about current major events or popular activities. This will help in building interpersonal relationship as people will find it easier to relate and also feel more comfortable. Yes. When we have more knowledge on varieties of issues and things, it is easier for us to start any conversation or communicate with anyone confidently. Start from today, I will try to read more and varieties my reading material. And last one, how to improve my problem skills. One of the suggestions given is to think more solutions that are out of the box and let my creativity overflow. Next. 360-degree evaluation really helped me to know the strength on my leadership skill and also helped me to improve in the future on how to be a good leader. UTM Global Buddies teaches me a lot of valuable lessons and experiences. In a nutshell, being a leader is not to show that you have the power, but being a leader is the responsibility for you to bring everyone to a success. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the very detailed sharing of how you managed to lead a group of people in the past. I believe the invaluable experience you have told us will benefit every single one of us over here. Now, let us welcome our second speaker as he will be delivering his level 3 elective project speech from the Presentation Mastery Pathway, Inspire Your Audience. May I have the evaluator effective coaching level 2 Yap Jin Xiong to read out loud the purpose of the project to the audience, please?
Sure. The member need to present a speech that inspires the audience. The speech content should be engaging and the speaker entertaining or moving. The speaker should be aware of audience response and adapt the speech as needed. If the member appears to be talking at the audience instead of interacting with them, he is not fulfilling the goal of the speech. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much to our evaluator, Mr. Yap. Now, the timing sequence for speaker number 2 is different from speaker number 1. So could I have the timer to demonstrate the timing sequence for level 3 elective project to the audience, please?
All right. For the second speaker, which is similar to the third speaker, I will show the green card at minute 5, and then I'll show the yellow card at minute 6, red card at minute 7, And I'll show the red card with bell at 7 minutes and 15 seconds. And the eligible timing is between 4 minutes 30 seconds to 7 minutes 30 seconds. Okay, back to you, Toastmaster.
Okay, thank you very much to our Mr. Timer. Now, without further ado, let us welcome our second speaker, Presentation Mastery Level 2, Richard Park, Carbon Neutral. Carbon Neutral Presentation Mastery Level 2, Richard Park. The floor is all yours.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. Carbon neutral. Carbon neutral means carbon zero emission. In other words, do you have a plan to go carbon neutral by yourself? I'm gonna talk about 3 points tonight about going carbon neutral. First one is automobile industry. Second one is green industry. Third one is zero waste campaign. First one, automobile industry. Traditionally, in other words, conventionally, when we talk about automobile, we can talk about diesel engine, gasoline engine, LNG engines. Those are called internal combustion engines. But what is the new trend we are following? The new trend is electric vehicle. Electric vehicle has two types. One is electric vehicle, the other one is a hydrogen fuel cell electric vehicle. Eventually, we will be moving toward a hydrogen fuel cell electric vehicle, but in the meantime, we cannot immediately move over to hydrogen electric fuel electric vehicle. So for a while, we will be going step by step. The first step is stop developing new designs of diesel vehicles. Some companies already started developing new diesel engines. Soon, we can expect gasoline engines will go away. Maybe it's time to save money to get rid of our diesel or gasoline engines. And then the same thing, LNG, liquid natural gas engine will go away. Time to be prepared to save money to buy electric vehicle or hydrogen fuel cell electric vehicle. Next one is hydrogen industry. When we talk about hydrogen industry, hydrogen is new energy source. It has 3 different hydrogen types. One is gray hydrogen. The other one is blue hydrogen. The last one is green hydrogen. Gray hydrogen comes out of fossil fuel, such as coal. So it still utilizes fossil fuel, which creates CO2, carbon dioxide, which pollutes the air over our world. But so that does not sound good. But at the moment, we need gray hydrogen, even though it's burns fossil fuel. And second thing is blue hydrogen. That blue hydrogen comes out of natural gas. Natural gas emits lesser CO2 than fossil fuel, but it still creates CO2. So for the final future, it's not good either. The last one is green hydrogen. It utilizes reusable energy to produce hydrogen from water. So our eventual ultimate goal is going toward green hydrogen. In the meantime, we still utilize gray hydrogen, blue hydrogen, but eventually we'll keep developing technology to be able to produce enough green hydrogen so we can be at using the green hydrogen. The last one is, have you ever heard about zero waste campaign? Zero waste means there is no waste. Everything is consumed up. There is nothing to throw away. For example, we go to shopping. If we carry our own shopping bag with us, we can put the things in our shopping bag. We don't need a one-time use plastic bag. So we can save a plastic waste. And another example, if we go to food counter to buy side dishes, if we take reusable food containers with us, we can put the side dishes into our own food containers. We don't need a one-time use plastic containers. That saves another plastic waste. When we talk about polluting the world, first thing is we throw away something to the sea, or we burn something to the air, which pollutes our air around us. And another one is we bury waste into land. Those are not good. But there's no waste. We don't have to. So how can we contribute to our own world? We need kinship to come up with a good idea. Mr. Toastmaster. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the very informative speech that we have from our visiting Toastmaster, Richard, today. Okay, very great speech and a very inspiring one indeed. Now, let us proceed to our third speaker for today, and the third speaker will be delivering her Level 3 elective project speech from an innovative planning pathway. Also, inspire your audience. May I have the evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster JJ Jong, to read out loud the purpose of the project to the audience, please? Thank you.
Sure, Mr. Toastmaster. The purpose statement says the purpose of this project is for the member to practice writing and delivering a speech that inspires others. And the purpose of the speech is for the member to inspire the audience. And considering the title, Let's Go Global, I'm in the way of inspired. So rest of the, okay, let's say I'm 50% inspired already. Now, rest of the 50%, I'd like to be inspired by the speaker. So let's see what happens. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster.
Okay, thank you very much to our detailed explanation by the speech evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster JJ. Now, the timing sequence is same as the previous speaker, so we won't show it again. So, dear speaker, please pin the timer video by right-clicking the timer and selecting the pin video option. Now, without further delay, please welcome our second speaker, who is also the president for our UTM Toastmasters Club, Innovative Planning Level 2, Maizatu Nadwa Che Aziz. Let's go global. Let's go global. Innovative Planning Level 2, Maizatu Nadwa Che Aziz. The floor is all yours.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Jacob, fellow presidents, club officers, fellow Toastmaster, visiting Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. Nadwa here speaking to you. A very good evening from Johor Bahru, Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, it's always my utmost pleasure to be here in Toastmaster platform just to learn, to improve, to connect, to meet, to greet, and of course, to empower others. Ladies and gentlemen, regardless from wherever you are streaming in right now, is either from Malaysia or from Korea or from other parts of the country. Again, nice to meet you all in this virtual educational program, and let's enjoy the show together. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear friends, this is where I could say that the world truly meets, showing that the statement of leadership and dedication with the first time ever Malaysia Korea bilateral joint meeting between UTM Toastmaster Club and the Speaker Lounge Toastmaster Club Korea. Despite of this unprecedented COVID-19 pandemic, we are able to go global. Ladies and gentlemen, don't you think that this is awesome? If yes, kindly hit the love button reaction down below, showing that you are actually a part of global player. Wow, that's awesome. I can see the love reaction button there. Thank you everyone for the responses. Now, have you ever noticed or not? Now everyone can fly without even an airplane. Now everyone can go global at any time, at anywhere. Do you agree with that? The answer definitely yes. These are what we are doing now. All right. Since end of 2019 until now, the coronavirus has shaken the world. It's so stressful. My question to all of you here, until when we would like the COVID-19 represent us? And what would be the best possible answer? Is it just be a silent reader? Is enough to let the COVID-19 stop shaking the world? Of course, it's never enough. And here we go. The universe needs us to prove that global cooperation, global networking clearly speaks. Ladies and gentlemen, talking about global networking, talking about global collaboration, I remember one fine day about my moment when I was a vice president of education in the previous term. The first international physical joint meeting was set up with the Nanyang Technology University Alumni Toastmaster Club and the West Coast Toastmaster Club based in Singapore. We begin with conversation and comprehensive planning. Arrangements have been made for a smooth execution. As it comes to the event, I'm still remember that myself and my team depart from Malaysia, Johor Bahru. Even though Malaysia, Johor Bahru just nearby Singapore, we depart at 4 a.m. in the morning. As the first joint meeting kickstart at 9 a.m. in the morning sharp. Giving the ample time is always the best as we are going to cross the border. All right, we reached at the checkpoint timely. However, guess what? Surprisingly, there is a long queue at the immigration. At 30 plus 8, I received the text from the host waiting for us. And guess what? I have to reply to him that we are stuck at the immigration. We are not so sure when we'll be the arriving due to massive jam at the immigration. And I told him that we will be at the location as we exit Singapore immigration as soon as possible. While we are queuing, a bit stressful with a large crowd, I thought to my team, oh my God, is it we choose the wrong date for the joint meeting? Everyone was frustrated due to long queue. To prove that unity is diversity, we still proceed as per plan, even though we arrived a bit late. Now I can tell the difference as I experience both physical and virtual international collaboration. Now I'm free of mess up with passport and visa documentation. Now I don't need to long queue at the immigration. And now I don't even need to book for flight ticket and so on. So, and yes, we might not treasure the moment as we go in physical. However, it is for certain stuff in our life. Guess what? How easy now we are going to Korea and Korea come to Malaysia from or any abroad just from our home sweet home. So before I end, ladies and gentlemen, my dear friends, allow me to share with you the top 10 remarkable evidences why should everyone have to take part globally based on my experience. First, to get an answer to every question. Second, to become more knowledgeable, to raise your profile, gain a different perspective, understand different languages like Ayuhasio, and then to build confidence, advance your career path, develop long-lasting personal development, to break the gap, to fulfill the sustainable development goal, and make sure that everyone receives quality education. And most importantly nowadays is everyone have to be a global player, go global, because we have together to stop the outbreak of COVID-19. Let's save more life of others together. With all the commitment, perseverance, resilience, sincerity, I believe we will definitely become an awesome global player. With that, back to you, Toastmaster of the Day. Thank you. See you in the next time.
Thank you so much. So let us play our part in becoming a global citizen. Okay? So thank you very much to our speaker number 3 for the very inspiring speech. Now let us welcome speaker number 4, who will be delivering his level 4 elective project speech from the Visionary Communication Pathway, Manage Projects Successfully. The first speech. May I have the evaluator Visionary Communication Level 1 Athira Fahana to read out loud the purpose of the project to the audience, please?
Alright, the purpose of this project is for the member to practice developing a plan, building a team, and fulfilling the plan with the help of his team. The purpose of the first speech is for the member to give a short overview of the plan for his project. All the best, and back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you very much to our speech evaluator. Now, could the timer demonstrate the timing sequence for level 4 elective project to the audience, please?
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. So for the first speaker, the eligible timing is 1 minute 30 seconds to 3 minutes 30 seconds. I will show the green card at 2 minutes, and then I will show the yellow card at 2 minutes 30 seconds, the red card at 3 minutes, and the red card with bell at 3 minutes 15 seconds. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the very detailed explanation. Now, dear speaker, please pin the timer video by right-clicking the timer video and selecting the pin video option. Now, without further delay, please welcome our final speaker, which is Distinguished Toastmaster JJ Jong, Project Roll Darth. Distinguished Toastmaster JJ Jong.
Ladies and gentlemen, or Toastmaster members and guests, have you ever heard of Darth Vader? In Star Wars movie, have you ever not seen such a great movie, Star Wars? Oh, okay. I'd like to give you some idea. Star Wars is the movie is so nicely described. So here's one thing. Let's say, I'm your father. Have you ever heard of it? Okay. So what I'd like to say today is I'd like to launch a project called Project Roll Darth. Currently, the TSL club is experiencing the members is canceling at the last minute. And the speakers right now I'm speaking is because some members gave me a last minute cancellation. And I didn't like it, but I cannot help it. So I took it as an opportunity. So COVID gave us a globalization, and her last minute cancellation gave me a chance to speak in front of you. Now, what is Darth? Darth is a great person. If you see the movie, this is one of the best scene. So can you follow us? Can you follow me? So let's see, raise your left hand like this. Raise your left hand. And let's say, if you, let's say together, if you only knew power of the dark side.
The dark side.
Okay, again. If you only knew the power of the dark side, you would take a roll. No cancellation. Take a roll. So that is the project I'd like to launch for the TSL members. So my team member consists of TSL clubs. Now, I'd like to show you one more thing. Join me to the dark side. Then take a roll. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster. Jacob.
Okay. Thank you so much for the very unique and very short and lovely speech. Okay. Thank you very much. So here concludes the end of our first session, which is a prepared speech session. Now, before we enter the second session, which is a table topic session, let's have a bio break for around 3 minutes. Okay, let's come back at 9:07 p.m. and we shall start our next exciting session, which is the table topics session. Okay, so 3 minutes. Okay. Welcome back. Hope everyone's back. So, as a continuation of the prepared speech session just now, may I have the timer to announce his timer's report? Timer, Dr. Faiz.
Okay, sorry, my bad. Okay, all right, I forgot to unmute. Okay, so the first speaker, Miss Atira, she spoke for 9 minutes 36 seconds. The second speaker, unfortunately for Richard, he spoke for 7 minutes 40 seconds, just 10 minutes beyond the eligible timing. 10 seconds beyond the eligible timing. For the third speaker, Maizato Nadwa, she spoke for 7 minutes 15 seconds. And the last speaker, JJ, he spoke for exactly 3 minutes. Okay. Okay, back to you, Jacob.
Okay. So we have our timers report. So speaker number 1, 3, and 4 are eligible for voting. May I have the Zoom master to launch the polls? Okay, in the meantime, I'll let you guys to vote, and we shall carry on with the next segment for our meeting, which is the table topic session, the session that we have been waiting for. Now, without further ado, please let us welcome our very beautiful table topics master for today, which is Innovative Planning Level 2, Liu Wenqing.
Thank you very much, our handsome Toastmaster of the day, Jacob. Miss and Mr. President, distinguished Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, visiting Toastmaster, distinguished Toastmaster, respected guests and other members, good afternoon. 저는 유완칭입니다, the table topics master for today's meeting. I hope you all are fully recharged after the bio break, because you are going to put all your energy in this exciting table topic section. In this table topic section, we encourage everyone to improve ourselves as well as to keep inspiring others. So I hope you all can take the courage to join the section later. So for all the speakers, we are given 1 to 2 minutes to speak. So now, may I invite our Mr. Timer, Dr. Faiz, to demonstrate the timing sequence, please.
All right, okay, so for table topic speakers, okay, I will raise the green card at 1 minute. I will raise the yellow card at 1 minute 30 seconds. And then I will raise the red card at 2 minutes. And I'll raise the red card with bell at 2 minutes 15 seconds. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, our timer, to the Faiz. Now, ladies and gentlemen, since our theme today is where worlds meet, so definitely we can go virtually to any country that we want. So here I have picked 5 countries that belongs to our members or even from Korea to choose. So the volunteer have to choose one flag or this or from here, and I will show you a picture. From that picture, please tell a 1 to 2 minute story about that picture. All right, is it clear? So can I have the first volunteer? Anyone want to give a try to choose the flag that you like? If no, I would like to call upon anyone want to have a try?
Hello, can I try?
Yes, may I know?
Yeah, I'm Kenneth.
Oh, hi, Kenneth. Okay, welcome from UM Toastmasters Club. Okay, please pick a flag.
Must be our own country flag, right? Or
Up to you. Depends
Up to
on.
me.
Yeah, but the flag, the question is related to the flag.
Oh, okay, since I went to Korea before, so maybe I choose Korea.
Okay, can you tell me which row?
Oh, which row?
Yeah.
The first row.
All right. Okay. So here is a. Oh. Okay, technical issue. Oh. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. The first flag, right? So your question is, I'm so sorry, hold on. So Kenneth, can you please recommend which Korean food would you like to recommend to us? Which Korean food would you like to recommend to us? Kenneth, the floor is yours. Based on the picture.
Oh,
You
based on
can
the
only choose
picture.
from these four, yeah.
Oh, yes. I remember.
Alright.
Oh, I'll start already. Okay.
Sure.
I remember in the year of 2017, my team and me went for Busan, Korea for a dragon boat race. That time, I was so excited. It's because that's actually my first time being to Korea. I remember vividly the last day before we left the beautiful country. One of our Korean friends bring us to something like, I don't know whether it is a place to like, it's not a pub lah. I don't know what is it. Maybe it's a place to drink wine, to drink some Korean wine, and it is like a traditional restaurant. But it is served to, it's not a pub, but it's served to drink some traditional wine. And then I remember the waitress served us an omelette. Wow. I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's a kimchi omelette. I love how the kimchi blend with the omelette. You can taste something spicy and something delicious, egg-like, which is more egg-like. And then that night is a very memorable night. It is because besides having the kimchi omelette and some dishes which I don't know the names, we also have some, I think it's the rice wine if I'm not mistaken. And I love the atmosphere of that Korean restaurant. I don't know if it's a restaurant or it's a place to drink wine. I'm not sure about that, but that place is so authentic. It feels like you are in a traditional Korean style homes and an ancient Korean style. And hopefully the pandemic is over and then I can go and visit Korea again. Thank you.
Thank you, Kenneth. Although I haven't tried the kimchi omelette, but hopefully I could try it once when I could try it, but no, I can feel the deliciousness when you talk about the kimchi omelette. Thank you, Kenneth. Now, can I have the second volunteer? Anyone would like to give a try?
JJ.
Oh, JJ. All right, JJ.
Yeah.
Which flag would you like to choose?
Second row, Korea.
All right. Let's see. Lotte World Tower, the tallest tower in South Korea. Can you tell us more about this tower? Lotte World Tower, JJ Jong. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Madam Table Topic Master. Anyone, have you ever been to Lotte Tower? Especially the roof, the far end of the top. And from the top, looking over down the town. So let's say most of us here never been there. So I'd like to explain you there. I was there on the top part of the building. And from there, look it down, I spat of my spit to let's say to fathom the distance and the depth of from the top to bottom. But I failed because my speed cannot reach. I could not hear and I couldn't watch. My speed is dropping down from the top to bottom. So it felt like I'm blowing when the wind was blowing. And so crazy place there, up, down, and crazy idea came up that I like to do bungee jump instead of spitting my spit. I recommend you to visit someday you visit there and experience some other nice view out there. And you can literally see the whole city in one place there. And especially the river is there, and you can see the other part of the northern part of the Seoul, and you can see everywhere of the city. So I recommend you go there, and I've been there. I recommend you go there. Back to you, Madam Table Topic Master.
Thank you, JJ. Wow, I feel like very excited, very scared to go that tall, the tall tower, especially playing the bungee jump. Wow. Okay, can I have some friends? I would like to know about the history or culture about Malaysia. So can our member or guest from Malaysia to give you a try? Any volunteers from Malaysia? Oh, we have Vietnam. We have Nigeria flag over here. Maybe we can have some story from them. Ibrahim, Julie, Sanghi, Sanghi. Yeah, I saw you. Welcome. So can you pick a flag?
I'll try third row, Malaysia.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Malaysia is about Petronas Twin Towers, the second tallest in Malaysia. So can you tell us more about Petronas Twin Towers? Sanghi, the floor is yours.
Okay. So I think the Petronas Tower is probably taller than the Empire State Building, which is what America prides itself on. But I think actually it is probably less tall than Lotte World Tower. And it was constructed probably about like 20 years before Lotte World Tower was built. And the interesting thing is that on the Petronas Tower, if you go to the top, I think you feel a lot of wind, just like with the Lotte Tower, except that you have a lot of probably like visible spaces that you can use to look out into the outside. So like a river or a bicycle path or some sort of group of pedestrians who are walking on the streets, but they'll all look very, very tiny from wherever I am. The only thing is that I think Malaysia doesn't have a earthquake, so it doesn't swing. But if you a lot of times people who actually go to the very top of the towers complain that it feels like it might be shaking. The building, I don't think, sometimes you can look through the window, but you can't really see out very well because it feels so, it feels like it's not stable enough. So it's actually, shaking from one end to the other. So I think that the shaking is actually very like a key component of the world's tallest towers. And I would expect them to serve me some sort of a drink, like spiced water, or some sandwich or fries, something fast food that you can go with. But remember to just wear something very, very thick, like a jacket and a hat, so that you know that it's so that you're well prepared for the windiness. Yeah. So back to you, Gwen.
Wenchen, we don't hear you. Unmute yourself, please.
Oh, okay. So sorry. Thank you, guys. Sanghi, I was impressed by your well explanation on Malaysia Petronas Twin Tower. Thank you so much. You brief us very well. Thank you. Thank you. Now, can I have another volunteer to tell us more about another culture from another country? Perhaps from Vietnam, from Nigeria, or from Japan? Anyone want to
Zainab
give
from
a try?
Nigeria.
Who is calling? Yes, can I have
Munyang?
another try?
Moon
Yeah,
Young?
Moon
Moon
Young.
Young wants
Moon
to
Young.
try.
All right, Moon Young. Moon Young, which flag do you want to choose?
Can I take the last row for Korea?
Yeah. Okay, sure. So here you go. Please tell us what celebration is this, and maybe tell us more what they will do for this celebration. So Moon Young, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you for this chance. They are annually the Koreans make a little dim sum style of a rice cake. Within there is a beans or sometimes a sweet sesames, and then it is shared activities for all family members, from the elderly people through the youngest children, and it is made during the Chuseok holidays, which is like a Korean harvest, Korean Thanksgiving Day. And then usually the females prepares for the ingredients, and then rice cake, and then the recipes inside. And then many family members get together, and they make a little rice cake, and they steam in the like a big steam pot, and then they share it together. So actually, it is a fun activities for all family members, because the symbol is just a rice cake, but people can get together, and then they can eat and then share their experience, and then also bring lots of fun together. So it's a very good tradition for all family members in Korea. And then in the future, if you come to Korea, I would like to share how to make it together. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Moon Young. Definitely, I will go Korea and try that out with you. Thank you. Now, can I have another volunteer? Please help me to check out all the other flags, the countries.
Can I try? Can I try?
Yeah, sure.
I'm Yvonne.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, Yvonne.
Yvonne. Can I try Japan? Japan?
Yes, which row? 1, 2, 3, 4. Which row do you want to choose?
This one? Is this one?
All right. Yeah, okay. Now,
Oh.
here are Japanese food. May I know which Japanese food would you recommend to us based on this photo?
Yeah,
Right, Yvonne, the
actually,
floor is yours.
yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sure.
Actually, Japan gave me an impressed me a lot because couple years ago I went there and I enjoy a lot the scenery and the beautiful scenery, very relaxed and very enjoyable. And the other good impressed me is the food. I believe everyone knows Japanese was very enjoyable because they are always put a lot of efforts to put very lovely dessert or the foods. The most my favorite is the Japan sushi. Sushi. Did everyone take that sushi because they can make various different kind of sushi. Why I like the sushi? Because it's very convenient for everyone. Where everywhere when you bring the sushi together with you, it's really very easy and convenient. So at that time, when I travel there, we went to the Fuji mountain and we brought a lot of the sushi there. We enjoy a lot because they can make like a some kind of the vegetarian sushi or some seafood sushi or some meat sushi. So we took different sushi and bring with us, and we enjoy the sushi in the Fuji mountain. So it's gave me a very colorful and unforgettable traveling to enjoy the Japanese food there. Sorry, I didn't see the timer. If I still have the time. Sorry, I forgot to pin the timer.
Never mind, Yvonne.
Yeah,
Would like to
thank you
inform
so
you.
much. Yeah.
Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you all the volunteers for your sharing about the cultures and the food, even the places in your own countries or even other countries. From your sharing, I can feel a sense of kinship of the countries. Hopefully, we have chance to travel to other, especially your place, or especially South Korea, to visit you all in real and to meet face to face. Now, this marks the end of our table topic section. Now, can I have the timer, Dr. Muhammad Faiz, to report the timing, please?
Okay, thank you, Wang Chin. I hope you can all hear me. Okay, so for the first speaker, table topic speaker, Kenneth, he spoke for 2 minutes. JJ, the second speaker, spoke for 2 minutes, 25 seconds. The third speaker, Sanghi, she spoke for 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Moon Young spoke for 1 minute, 25 seconds. And the last speaker, Yvonne, okay, actually you managed to speak within the time given, which is 2 minutes, 30 seconds. So all tables topic speakers are eligible and they all demonstrated a good kinship with time, I would say. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, timer. Thank you, all the table topics volunteers. Now, please cast the vote for the best table topics speakers. And now, without further ado, I would like to pass the control of the mic to our distinguished Toastmaster, which is also distinguished Toastmaster JJ, who is also the general evaluator to conduct the evaluation section. Please welcome.
Thank you, Madam Table Topic Master. So I'll be a general evaluator for the rest of the rest of the session. So we have 4 speakers and also we have 4 evaluators. Now, first speaker was Athria and Moon-young will evaluate. So Moon-young, would you unmute yourself?
Yes.
Okay, over to you, Moon-young.
Thank you, JJ. Hello, everyone. Let me start my evaluation for our wonderful speaker, Athira. Athira's speech was about the building a plan and then also developing a plan, building a team and fulfilling the plan with her team. That was the purpose of her speech. And I'm really amazed by her speech because she has met the purpose of the speech project. And especially, she has used the visual aids very effectively, including photos and diagrams together. So first, she used the frame UTM Global Bodies, which is the title UTM GB, and then she introduced fun activities with inbound and exchange students. And she showed about the photos with the kinship activities a lot. And second, she has showed also she has a built decoration team and showed the 3 steps about each step with explanation like a brainstorming and planning and just to do it, take an action. It was very easy to follow steps for all audience. And third, from her experience, Sarah has showed what she has learned from the activities, such as she has showed aspects like leadership, interpersonal skills. So also, it was good learning for audience. And also, I think her speech was very well organized. So she also showed suggestions from the team activities like leadership skills, interpersonal skills. So I really liked her speech, but just for her next speech, I would like to recommend that she may use more gestures and also engaging audience more in her speech, because her speech was wonderful and very informative. So it was just a good listening and the learning. But if she have like a question for audience, maybe it may incline more audience in her speech and colorful. So I can't wait for her next speech, and I really congratulate on her this speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Bunyong, for your kind evaluation. And now let's move on to second evaluation. And second speaker was Richard. He was working on project inspired the audience, and he talked about hydrogen. Oh, and Yap Chen Xiong will evaluate Richard, and let's inspire speaker. Yap Chen Xiong, evaluator, can you unmute?
Yes. Hi,
All
JJ.
right. Over to you, Yap Chen.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Hi, Richard. Definitely is an inspiring speech from the title. I can know it. I can feel it. You have a very good speech because some people just deliver a personal story. Some people just deliver an informative presentation. Some people deliver an inspiring speech by asking a lot of questions. But this time you combine 3 in your speech. Why I say so? Because first is you are working in the green technology company. You are telling your own story. Second, you provide a lot of informative in your speech. And third is you inspire people in the end of your speech before you close. In the closing remark, you ask people to protect the environment by reduce using the plastic, one-time plastic or container. You did a very good job. Okay, congratulations. Yeah, from your content, you talk about electric vehicle and then you move on to the hydrogen vehicle with gray, green, and blue color, and then you move on to the take-home message that you encourage people to do not use the one-time plastic. This make me reflect on myself because sometimes I went to shopping, I bought a lot of things, right? But especially the Aeon Mall, they don't provide any plastic bag for me. I feel it's very inconvenient if I forgot to bring my green bag. So you make me feel guilty for this. Next time I should practice with greener lifestyle. Overall, I like the way you stand, your posture, and your racing suit, your racing suit and your smile. All those things elevated your speech mood into the next level. And I believe a great speaker like you always seek for comments for rooms of improvement. First is, this is definitely a great speech with a great topic, but since it's inspirational speech, it could be better if you can interact more with the audience. You can entertaining the audience, or you can ask question to the audience so that you can get the audience involved in your speech. This is one of the objective in your speech actually. The second is your content can be more engaging also. What is the content can be more engaging? This kind of topic is very difficult to ask the audience to do something after your speech, especially if you talk about environment sustainability. So here is my suggestion for you to make a pain point so that people can alert and to do what you want to deliver. First is, you imagine the Panadol advertisement. First, what they will do, there is 4 steps. First is they will tell you, my headache, my head is very pain. Okay, what is the effect? Second is, what is the effect? I cannot do my work. And then third is, we provide the solution. And then what is the effect after taking the Panadol? So this can create a pain point to ask the people to do, to be the greener with you, okay? All in all, the second suggestion is your speech is too technical for me. A lot of information. Maybe the information for you is not a new term, but for me it's very difficult. I even try to Google to understand it. Especially especially in Malaysia. In other countries, I know a lot of electric vehicle, but in Malaysia, actually not many yet. And don't even talk about the hydrogen vehicle. So we don't even know the hydrogen got 3 colors, you know. Some of us are, including me, okay? If you can define the term before your speech, it could be better. It can make us understand clearer to your speech. All in all, it's a great speech, and thank you for sharing. And back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Yapjan Shong. So don't be depressed. So let's say the hydrogen is working on battery, and battery is working on drone or some electronic transportation. So drone and taxi is transferring from diesel or gasoline to battery. Then next generation is hydrogen. So hydrogen is generating the battery. So that is a technology in this COVID situation. So you will, and I heard that Korea is MOU with Singapore, and there might be a chance to go to Malaysia soon, sooner or later. All right, thank you, Yapjan. And then moving on to next evaluator. Next, third speaker was Nadwa, and let's say her evaluator is JJ. Over to you, JJ. All right. Thank you, Nadwa, for delivering your nice speech. And Toastmasters members and guests, have you ever heard about globalization? It's a combination of 2 words, globalization and localization, combining to globalization. So as far as I understood, the speaker was talking about globalization and also using this challenge into chance. I liked her speech with the vocal variety. When she was talking about awesome, and she was raising her voice tone, and it's like raising its frequency and vibration up to the high joyful emotions, and that I like that. And also when she was talking about personal experience of having a joint meeting with Singapore club, West Coast, I've been there virtually, and I met Catherine. Have you met Catherine? Nadwa? Catherine? Sure, going to be your next president. All right. And West Coast Singapore Club is one of my club that I'm visiting, and also enjoying suggested a joint meeting someday in the future, because TSL is having a meeting in the morning, and West Coast is having a meeting in the afternoon. So there is a time difference, and I'm working on it. And and Nadwa, here's time to reach to suggest you something to move on. Is that I barely saw your eye contact with this camera lens. And I noticed that you are watching your script. Nadwa, are you cheating on a paper? Are you working on it? Did you read the script? Yes or no? It's okay. But eye contact can be a part of area that you can work on. And also I'd like to suggest standing. As you can see, if you stand, this is the space that I like to enjoy. And also it's giving me a freedom to express my body gesture. And also when I close to the camera, that may give you some emphasis of what I'm verbally expressing. So I recommend you to have eye contact and also standing in the future. Overall, another, again, globalization. And I was inspired. The rest of the 50% was promoted by the speaker, Nadwa. Thank you. Back to you, General Evaluator JJ again. Now moving on to fourth evaluator. Fourth speaker was JJ, and he will be evaluated by Hana. Hello, Hana.
Hello.
Okay, over to you, Hana.
All right. Thank you, General Evaluator. Hi, good day. Especially to my evaluatee, Toastmaster JJ. Thank you for delivering such an interesting and also, what can we say? Interesting. Yeah, it's interesting when you are saying about the Darth Vader. I haven't watched any Star Wars movie, so it is quite new to me, but it is okay. You have done very well. The selection of topic is also very good. You have a very well constructed speech where you started with the introduction of the Darth Vader, and then you have the eye contact and also the hand gestures, and you also have the papers that prepared. You have the papers where it says, if you only know the power of the dark side. So it is very good. So you are very well prepared, even though you are only someone who is replacing other roles, right? So it is okay, and you are engaging with the audience because you are asking them to say the word and to join you to read the sentence with you. So for the for the room of improvement, maybe you can, when you are saying that you are disappointed with your colleagues, maybe when they are cancelling their roles at the last moment, maybe you can slow down your voice and show people and convey others about that thing. Maybe you are sad because of he or she cancelling that in the last moment. And since this is project where you are developing a plan, maybe you can explain more on how you would do your project, on how you would plan, and also what are the teams will do to achieve the motivation, to achieve the intention of the project. So all in all, congratulations for a good delivery of speech, good choice of topic, and I would suggest you to use more vocal varieties and also explain more on your project. Anyways, good job and well done. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you. Evaluator number 4, Hana. Okay, Hana. There you go. You know what? Hana in Korean means 문영. Would you explain what it means in Korea? Hana? 문영, unmute. 문영, unmute.
Yeah, yes. Hana, that means one, do you think?
Correct. That's what I expected hear from you. So Hana means number 1. So yeah, evaluator number 4, she wants to go by the name of Hana. So that I like to mention from her pronunciation. So thank you, Hana. Now, timers report for the evaluators. Timer.
Okay, thank you, JJ. All right, for speech evaluation, evaluator 1, Moon Young, 2 minutes 28 seconds. Evaluator 2, Zhan Xiong, 4 minutes 30 seconds. Evaluator 3, JJ, 3 minutes 35 seconds. And evaluator 4, Atira Farhana, 2 minutes 32 seconds. So only evaluator 1 and 4, Moon Young and Atira, are eligible. Thank you. Back to you.
So now, June Master, would you launch the polling for the qualified evaluators? All right. So evaluator, vote for your name. Vote yourself. And it's like working on Moon Young is from TSL, and number 4 Hana is from UTM. So it's having a voting conflict. So June Master, would you confirm that voting is ended?
Yes, I will end the poll in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
All right, thank you, June Master. Now moving on, other evaluation team members. So we have language evaluator, Dr. Noor Hidayah. Noor Hidayah. Hello, would you unmute?
Hello, can you hear me? Can everyone hear me?
Okay, over to you, language evaluator.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster JJ. So now I would like to highlight some really good uses of English throughout this meeting. For example, I heard someone say, "Let my creativity overflow." I think it's from speaker number 1, Atira. And the second is "Where the world really meet," from speaker number 2. A comprehensive discussion. Then next is "The place is so authentic." And next one is a looming pandemic, means that the cases is keep rising. And the next good English usage, I think, is elevated your speech to the next level, means you increase your speech. So I think there are no error in the usage of words or vocabulary, or this is the things that I can catch up. Sorry if I miss anything. And then the next one is the pronunciation errors. I just noticed one, which is honest, honest. I heard someone say honest. When we say honest, we need to have a silent H. So the pronunciation is honest. Okay, and then there are some grammatical sentence error and sentence error, which is what, that you can, maybe you can improve the sentence to be, what do you think is the blah 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 you want to say. And the other thing is very enjoy. Maybe you can improve by using I really enjoy, or very enjoyable scenery, or very enjoyable things, something like that. So, and the usage of the words of the day today is, I'm a bit sad because it's quite not being used generously by everyone. I think because you're so excited in deliver your everyone's speech. So what I can catch is the words has been used once by Richard, the speaker number 2, our Toastmaster, our table topic master, Wenqing, and our evaluator number 1, Munyo. Thank you so much. And our Toastmaster of the day, he used the words twice. So that's all from my report. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Language Evaluator. Now moving on. Okay, let's hear how many R's did we made. Okay, Toastmaster Sophia. Sophia, would you unmute? Hello, Sophia.
Hi.
Yeah, over to you, Sophia.
Okay. Thank you, General Evaluator. Good day, fellow Toastmasters and guests. My role as the R counter is to note and keep track of words and sounds used as a crutch or time filler by anyone who speaks during the meeting. So I have tracked all use of filler words such as okay, and the use of inappropriate interjections such as so, like, you know, okay. So I would like to present the filler report to let anyone know how you fared throughout the meeting. All right, so I'm going to share the report now. Share screen. This one. Report. Do you see my report now? Can you see my report?
Yes, started screen sharing.
Okay, great. So I would like to congratulate the one that I highlighted in green, no filler at all. Okay, I would like to congratulate Zoom Master, our advisor and FSH Dean, Prof. Zaida Tasir, the Toastmaster of the day, speaker number 1, speaker number 3, speaker number 4, table topic master, table topic speaker number 4. Okay, these are the people without any filler. Congratulations, guys. Okay, now for SAA, I noticed that 2R and 2 speaker number 2, 2 table topic speaker number 1, 1 table topic speaker number 2, 3 sorry. Table topic speaker number 3, 3 and 3 okay. And then table topic speaker number 5, 3R, 3 Speech evaluator number 1, 1R and 1 R and 1 okay. And then speech evaluator number 2, 1 R, 1 Evaluator 3, 1 1 Evaluator number 4. Evaluator number 4 is 1 and 1 3 okay. For language evaluator, 2 general evaluator 2 and 3 all right. Yeah, very detailed. Sorry guys, but no worries, we are learning, so we learn together. So back to you, General Evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you, Accountant. I feel like I'm still making you know, well, however. Okay, thank you, Accountant. And it's every time I hear accountant's report, I feel like I'm got shot by a sniper. All right, now moving on to general evaluator's comment. I'd like to comment some little bit of glitches that I'm thinking, and also the overall part. So first, so evaluation forms were not exchanged prior to the meeting. I sent Jacob TSL's evaluation form, and I didn't receive any from Jacob. Or Jacob, can you comment on this later on?
Yeah, sure. I thought you have
Jacob,
because I do not have the context for Moon Yang, so I thought you are the one going to distribute it. But by the way, I have distributed the forms to our available evaluators right here. So,
actually, in TSL, we don't have any members working on level 5. So there
okay,
was,
that's why.
there was,
Okay. We will take note of that in the future.
sure. And when we are doing table topic session, some PowerPoint was not working as we intended, but that's minor thing. And the overall, I'd like to mention that I feel like I was invited to a Malaysian club to have a joint meeting. You know what? As you can see, let's say 4 or 5 members from Korea, and majority of the members are from Malaysia, and also some international guests are here. And that's how I feel like I'm welcomed by the UTM members and also Malaysian community. And on the name of Toastmasters, the international community was growing, and also one of the speakers and most of us are thinking, and also the welcoming remark is also already mentioned. Through this challenging moment of pandemic situation, we are enjoying in the name of Toastmasters and this technology and this activity. And I thank everyone here who participated in the meeting. Thank you. I'd like to give gratitude to everyone here. And I give my control back to Toastmaster of the day, Jacob.
Thank you so much for JJ for taking the big portion of the general evaluation session. And thank you to your team of evaluators, the accountants, the language evaluator for doing your role well. Well, speaking of roles, we have one final voting session for tonight, which is the best role player of tonight. So, yes, thank you very much, Zoom Master. Very fast response. Now, please vote the best role player for today's meeting. Zoom Master, please inform me once the polling has ended.
Okay. I give everyone 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So I will end the poll now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you so much, our dear Zoom Master. Now let us proceed to the final portion of tonight's meeting, which is the awards presentation and acknowledgement session. Okay, now Zoom Master, have you prepared the slides?
Okay, I'll share my screen now.
Okay. Okay. So our best speaker goes to, drum roll please. Congratulations, Athira Zulkarnain. Congratulations. Athira, yeah, okay. Put on the winning smile. Let me, Zoom Master, can you spotlight Athira's frame, and our SAA, can you take a picture of our winner Athira over here? Zoom Master, okay. Okay, Dr. Julie, are you ready? Dr. Julie, can you take a picture of
Yes.
Athira? Okay,
Thank
done?
you very much. Yes, done.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, let us proceed to our next award. Zoom Master? Okay, the best table topic speaker for tonight goes to congratulations, our dear Toastmaster from the Speakers Lounge, Moon Yang Kim.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Put on a winning smile here, okay? And SAA, please take a lovely picture of our best table topic speaker for tonight. Congratulations.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, smiley. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, let us proceed. The best evaluator for this evening will be presented to congratulations again, Moon Yang.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Lovely smile. Okay. SAA, can you stand by and take a photo of Moon Yang?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much, Moon Yang. Okay, congratulations to you again. Now, let us proceed to the final award, which is the best role player for tonight. Best role player will be presented to, drum roll please.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, hi. Okay.
Congratulations, Jacob. Again. Now you smiley. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Julie.
Welcome.
Okay, thank you so much for all of your support. Okay, I would like to extend my thanks not only to our members, to the Speaker Lounge members. I would also like to extend my thanks especially to those guests who come and supported us today, such as the Dean, the respected Dean, Division Directors, area directors even, and also our friends from Toastmasters, Johor, JB City Toastmasters, and various other Toastmasters club in Malaysia. Okay, it's such a pleasure to have you guys here to share your ideas with us, as it's fitting to our theme today, which is where worlds meet. Okay, where ideas collide. Okay, now marks the end of my job as the Toastmasters of the day. So now let us welcome our club advisor, Prof. Noor Haniza Samin, for her closing remarks. Please welcome.
Thank you very much, Jacob, our Toastmasters for the day. Personally, I really enjoy and learn a lot from this evening session. We exchanged a lot of things from the prepared speeches about UTM global bodies, Darth Vader, and also about being global. I also learned a lot from the table topic session about traveling to different countries and exchange of cultures and food. Actually, I managed to ask my staff, Haiza, to check on our UTM mobility data over 12 years ago, and it shows that our student mobility to Korea is more than 400 students coming inbound to UTM and 1,700 plus outbound. So that was since 12 years ago. This shows how Korea is a very interesting place to visit, and Korean students also come to Malaysia. I wish that when this pandemic is over and we can travel again, we can visit each other and make our kinship stronger. It's okay, you don't count any more kinship, but I want to use it anyway. In the meantime, I hope that we all do keep in touch, even virtually. Congratulations everyone for a very enjoyable session this evening. Thank you to everyone who gave your support, members, UTM Toastmasters Club members, visiting Toastmasters, and we have lots of guests who have managed to join us here in Zoom and even in Facebook Live. So the whole world is watching us live. Don't forget those in Facebook Live to react, give your love, give your like. You can share so more can watch and benefit from our sharing later. A special and very heartful thanks to the Speakers Lounge Toastmasters Club from Korea for this awesome joint meeting. Lastly, on behalf of UTM Toastmasters Club, I welcome all staff and students, also retirees and alumni, to join us as Toastmasters Club members. Do visit our website, just Google on UTM Toastmasters Club for the details. And may our kinship again go stronger and stronger among different Toastmasters Club. Take care everyone and stay safe. And back to you, Jacob, or the next announcement. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for Prof. Dr. Nohaniza Samin for her closing remarks. So this marks the end of the meeting this evening, but this does not mark the end of any collaboration between us in the future. Okay, remember, we are all Toastmasters. Okay, we are just under one big family, Toastmasters International. So any one of you, any one of the guests, or even the Speakers Lounge who would like to collaborate with us again in the future, you are very welcome to. Okay, now I would like to apologize if I have any missteps and mistakes just now, and I hope you will forgive me for any of the flaws that I have made. Okay, so without further ado, please let's take a picture together, okay, to commemorate this moment. Let's have our SAA, Dr. Julie Nguyen, okay, Dr. Julie, to take a picture of everyone. Turn on the gallery view and take a picture of everyone, okay? And everyone, please turn on your camera. Please turn on your cameras. We have a lot of guests here. We have Sidra, Azura. We have our new member, Nofara.
That in virtual North Korea. Maybe I need to ask. So Hidayah, your laptop clear? Because in here have a 2 slide, right?
Okay, I will help to take photo. We have
Okay,
2
yes.
pages right here. So that's mine because you don't know which page you are. So for the first page, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now to the second page, 1, 2, and 3. Now back to the first page, freestyle. 1, 2, 3. Okay, nice. Now second page, freestyle. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Now I pass back to the TMD.
Okay, okay, thank you a lot.
Okay, great.
Okay,
Thank you.
Master. Thank you everyone basically, okay, for making this meeting a success. Okay, before we end, there are some announcements to be made, okay, for our club members, okay? So, congratulations guys, for the club officers, you have attended our club officer training too, and after telling it soon, okay, after they check it, if we hit the target, the DCP goal, that makes us a President's Distinguished Club successfully. Okay, thank you for your support. Okay, thanks a lot. And okay, for your information, next month we will be having our International Speech and Table Topics contest. So you can drop in your names now in our WhatsApp group to those who are interested to join. I will be contacting potential candidates soon. Don't worry, okay? If you're too shy, I will be contacting you soon, okay? And you know who you are, okay? So let us hope you guys will join actively, okay? I will be the contest chair for this International Speech and Table Topics contest, okay? Please join actively. I will try to find as many visiting Toastmasters as the role players as much as possible to reserve the contestant spots for our members in this club. Okay, it's I think the contest is on March 18th. Yeah, the third Thursday of March. Okay, the third Thursday of March. So mark your calendars. It will be 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. like usual. Okay, so yeah, that's the end of my announcement, and nice to have you guys here. Okay.
Thank you, Jacob, for suggesting this event, joint meeting, and also having a collaboration with me. And there is nothing to be asked for forgiveness. You are already forgiven. Jacob,
Yeah, thank you so much, JJ. JJ, would you like to share some? Would you like to share some thoughts? Share some, maybe even your club members, like Maxine and Moon Young, and who else? And maybe our guest from Toastmaster, Kenneth.
And I'd like to ask Maxine. Yes, Maxine, would you comment on something for the feedback?
Well, it's my pleasure to meet all of the Malaysian guys. Yeah, you guys are really brilliant. It's more expectation. It's more than my expectation. Seriously. Personally, I met one guy who worked in Bahrain. It's my first time to see him, to Malaysian guy. He was also a good guy. You guys are really, really good guy, and I think you guys are very perfect. Yeah.
Okay, 1 minute. Time's up. Time's up.
Okay, anyone like Yvonne want to share?
Yvonne from
Yes,
Taiwan.
hi. Yeah, yeah, I'm from Taipei. Good
Oh.
to see everyone. Yeah, thank you. It's a very wonderful and perfect, enjoyable meeting. I do thankful and grateful to everyone your role. You well done, each of you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for your feedback. What about Moon? Moon, what do you have to say? Moon Young? Moon Young?
Hi. It was really nice to meeting everybody, and then especially internationally. And I have been to Malaysia a couple of years ago, and it was a wonderful experience for myself and my family. And I can't wait to revisit the Malaysia sometime after the COVID-19 pandemic. So hopefully, I would like to visit your club in person So hopefully I can introduce some Korean culture to Malaysians. And I promise I can bring some rice cake if possible. So we can share some good spirits from Korea. But
Okay.
I really enjoyed this meeting today and hope to join this meeting next time. Thank you.
Okay. What about Richard? Richard.
One information for TSL members. TSL, we're going to have another joint meeting with the Philippines next week.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And everyone is welcome to, you are most welcomed to join us. You are invited.
Okay.
Oh, may I know when the UTM and the TEOS meeting, the TEOS club join the meeting will go in which time? Next time? When?
For the TSL, is going to have a joint meeting with the Filipino club in 10:30 a.m. Saturday.
Oh, 10:30 a.m. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
So in Indonesia time, it will be 8:30 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
And Philippines will be 9:30. So Taipei will be 9:30 a.m.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Okay. I forgot. Yes. Toastmasters Club. Kenneth. Yeah. Finally.
Yeah. Please.
How do you feel today? Or any like constructive feedback for our meetings and whatnot?
Everyone, I'm Kenneth from Toastmasters, and it is my pleasure to join the international meeting, and I kind of really enjoy the meeting, and I hope to collaborate with every one of you in the future.
Okay, thank you
All right,
very
thank you.
much. Okay, thank you. Richard. Okay, lastly, let us have Richard. I know we've been dragging a long time already, so let Richard do the honors of giving your final feedback to today's meeting.
Yeah, it is a great honor and enjoyment to get together and build up our kinship. These days, we all need a stronger kinship. As tonight's theme said, the world goes together. So that's where we are tonight. It was a witness event over the theme and the word of our day tonight. It's a great scale. That's great. That means the organizing people did a lot of preparation. I noticed that. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much,
Jacob,
Richard.
Jacob, I love you.
Yeah, I love you too. I love you guys too. Love you all. Okay, so this marks the true end of tonight's meeting. So we shall end this meeting on the count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Take care.
Bye bye. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Jacob.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye. I
Thank
love
you,
you all.
everyone.
Thank you, everyone.